back to the HTC family channel. So Ruben is probably gonna be going back and forth because as you guys can hear, yeah, the kids, we weren't able to get them. We usually get them to nap like together, or two of them nap and then one of them stays with us, but they're all awake right now. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult with the both of us together, but that's fine. It's just gonna be going like back and forth. Sorry guys, it's just parent life. This is when we have the time, because we did want to post this like really soon. But Ruben is back. So for those of you that haven't followed us before, my name is Ale.
And I'm Ruben.
And we are the mom and dad of the HTC family channel. If you have followed us before, thank you for joining us again. We have 3 babies. They are age 3, 2, and 1, and I am pregnant with my 4th baby. Here is baby cutie, baby bump. You're probably here because you're currently pregnant, or you're planning to get pregnant. You're trying to educate yourself, no matter if you're in the 1st trimester, in the 2nd trimester, or in the 3rd trimester. Like we are, it's never too early to start educating yourself, especially with this whole subject about labor and delivery, which sometimes can bring some uncertainty, because if you're a first-time mom or you're first-time parents, you really don't know what to expect. So in this video, we kind of want to share with you guys, as soon-to-be 4th-time parents, how we prepare during the 3rd trimester to prepare for labor and delivery, and just overall to prepare for the baby. This is not like a how to induce yourself for labor and delivery. Please do not mistake it for that. We're not trying to induce myself for labor. On the contrary, I have always been medically induced for my labors.
By no means are we any sort of medical professionals. I mean, we're far from the medical field. It's just things that have worked for us, things that we've learned along the way.
Every pregnancy, we add new things to kind of prepare for the labor and delivery experience. Actually, this 4th pregnancy, we added a couple of new things as well, so that way you guys can see how it worked for us. And it is
I'll be right back.
So in the 3rd trimester of pregnancy, usually what do us moms do? We do our maternity shoots, we do our baby showers, we start the nesting process, we start buying everything for the baby. But there's other things that can be done during the 3rd trimesters to prepare for labor and delivery. And I'm gonna do like 3 like sub bullet points, or 3 bullet points, and then right now we're gonna show you guys how we do these things, or some of these things that we were able to record, because we are busy parents and there's a couple things that we weren't able to do for the vlog, but we will mention them. So these 3 things that we do are, so one of these things that we do is maintain proper nutrition, and yes, this includes that. Something else is maintaining active. Also gonna show you a couple of appointments that we attend to make sure that I'm being prepared by other providers for labor and delivery experience. And more than anything,
staying educated and informed together. It is crucial that as a couple, you guys are on the same page.
Our partners are gonna be the ones that are gonna know how to advocate for us if they become informed, and they're gonna know what's gonna happen not only during the pregnancy or only during labor and delivery, but even postpartum.
And right now, by you guys watching this video, you're definitely taking that step forward to have that knowledge, to get informed.
Look for other resources. Like we said, we're not medical professionals by all means. We kind of just want to share with you guys our own personal experience.
All right guys, so let's jump right into it.
We're excited to take you guys along with us.
Where's my yoga ball?
One of the things I do is stay hydrated, making sure that I drink a lot of water. A product that I like to maintain hydrated is the Hydro Jug, which I fill up every morning with a water gallon left in the fridge overnight. Drinking water is something that should already be done during the pregnancy to keep overall health and prevent certain complications. I also have my husband as my personal reminder to make sure that I'm drinking a lot of water, since sometimes I tend to forget or I even ignore the notifications, and it's very important to stay hydrated. Another product I use is actually from the brand Pink Stork, and it is their Labor Tea. I'll be very honest, I don't really drink it very consistently. I mean, I try every other day or every 2 days or something like that. I think that's as consistent as I can get. I don't like commit to drinking it every single day, but I just love how it tastes with milk instead of the water. According to the brand, this tea has a blend that helps decrease the length of labor and number of interventions used, and overall the ingredients in it are known for preparing the uterus for labor. Again, it's the Labor Tea from Pink Stork. Dates are a fruit that is known for helping increase cervical ripening in pregnancy. You can pretty much eat dates at any time in your pregnancy though, but from what I found specifically in the 3rd trimester, this is what it helps with. I also am not super consistent, but I try to eat every other day, or if I'm making myself a smoothie, I add the chopped dates to the smoothie, and actually the babies like it too. Maintaining a healthy diet is important, not only during the 3rd trimester, but just overall during the pregnancy. And it doesn't mean like literally going on a diet, but just making sure that you're eating, for starters, and mostly foods that are rich in proteins, healthy fats, fiber. My favorites this pregnancy have been mostly chicken, prepared in different ways with different size, and it's crucial to maintain a healthy diet leading up to the birth of the baby and keeping him or her well nourished through you. Also, it's never wrong to splurge on your favorites once in a while, which one of mine has been the delicious ramen from Banging Birria. Maintaining physical activity through pregnancy if you're not high risk is important, and one of the things we do in the 3rd trimester is be more consistent with our family walks. We try to go on 30-minute to 1-hour walks together. Walking through the 3rd trimester helps strengthen the pelvic floor muscles for labor and delivery, boosts energy levels, and helps with circulation. Overall, walking is always healthy, even if you're not pregnant, of course, and the benefits that it does bring to pregnancy, especially in the 3rd trimester, help you in your labor and delivery experience. Even as you're in labor, walking helps. A plus side is that sometimes we take the babies to the playground and make it fun for them, which they love, and of course, making sure that we stay hydrated through our walks. This is how my 3rd trimester pregnancy morning routine looks. I wake up much earlier than the kids and begin by dry brushing my skin, which is beneficial doing first thing in the morning and right before taking a shower. It helps detoxify your skin by increasing blood circulation, which personally I like in the 3rd trimester since I do get very swollen. I then drink my vitamins and my water, and I do hip opening stretches, which also helps with circulation and overall preparing the pelvis for labor and delivery while relieving also aches and pains that you may have. Just stretching feels really good, relieving some pressure from your belly and stuff. I love using the labor ball for that. I usually watch the same YouTube videos and go along with them in my yoga mat. I will link these videos down below, but sometimes I do try new ones. I just make sure that whatever the person is doing, I don't overexert myself. I only do whatever I can do. Once my babies wake up though, I do have to stop since it's time to begin the day with them, but sometimes they do join me, and I'm sure they love it too. And one of my favorites I absolutely love using is my labor ball during the 3rd trimester. You can do certain exercises in it to help prepare your pelvis, get the baby in optimal position, and in my case, it also helps me relieve some pain in pregnancy. During labor, it also works wonders to engage the baby's head. I pretty much use that one daily. I watch YouTube videos, but by now I already memorized some of these exercises, and I use it while I'm watching the news or a show, playing with the babies in the playroom, working at the office, and it's perfect to use while spending time with the family too. Prenatal massages are definitely a must, not only during the 3rd trimester, but overall during the pregnancy. I didn't get to record my session, but let me just say it was amazing. I always leave so relaxed, and I try to go once a month during my 1st and 2nd trimesters and twice a month during my 3rd trimester, just to keep my body nice and relaxed leading up to the birth. Something new I'm doing this 4th pregnancy is attending pelvic therapy through my 3rd trimester. From what I found, it helps your pelvic floor prepare for labor and delivery. I'm still yet to attend a couple more sessions to give more insight, but I can say that from my first sessions, I was given exercises to help with pain. Huge thank you to El Paso Pelvic Health. I'm looking forward to continuing my sessions to help prepare my body for labor and delivery. Something else new that I started doing during this pregnancy is attending regular chiropractic spinal adjustments. And yes, one of my favorite parts is that I get to lie down on my belly, at least for a little bit. The benefits which I got from this cute little poster are great comfort throughout the pregnancy if you attend regularly, decreasing labor time, helping fetal position, helping pain relief during pregnancy, and it also supports a natural labor and delivery experience. I started going starting at my 3rd trimester, so at around 28 weeks más o menos, and I would go twice a week at the beginning given that Cutie was still breech at 30 weeks pregnant, which is pretty common, but knowing my body and having gone through 3 pregnancies before, my babies were always head down at 28 or 29 weeks. And now that the baby is in head down position, I'm attending adjustments weekly until the birth of my baby. The adjustments are not painful at all. They actually bring instant relief, and I have definitely seen improvement in my pain level. Huge thank you to Dr. Loya and Dr. Santiago, she's the one doing my adjustment in this video, at Nourish Chiropractic for the care of me and my baby during the 3rd trimester. I can't wait to see the outcomes it brings to my labor and delivery experience. Third thing, or the third bullet that we wanted to expand on, is maintaining education, staying educated, staying informed. It's never too early to get informed, and
never
also
too late.
never too
Never
late.
too late,
Yeah. So we kind of wanted to expand on that. In what aspect or what things can we stay informed in?
Well, the childbirth class. The childbirth class just gives you a small glimpse as to what to expect in that delivery room. Even though we've attended these classes, they haven't fully prepared me for it, but at least they did give me some insight as to what to expect, kind of like how things roll, like even terminology, like the terminology as to like what dilation means, what you want to reach, like just words that as men, to be honest, we really don't understand, but it's very important that we know them because, like she said a moment ago, that we're the, what did you say was the word? Advocates. We are the advocates.
For our first pregnancy, we went to the hospital childbirth class, and they actually did a tour of the hospital. They registered us there, so it even serves for that. For the second pregnancy, I decided to do something else, and that's something that I encourage that you do. Just try something else, learn other methods. I was blessed to be able to take Hypno Babies with our very good friend Letty Knight, and she's in El Paso. Hypno Babies is something that is online too if you're interested in taking, and I'm sure that in other cities they offer it as well. There just needs
something similar, you know?
Or something similar. There's other classes like Lamaze as well. I decided to take Hypno Babies with my second pregnancy, and I definitely learned a lot of new methods. They use tracks that will relax you. It's just so many different techniques that this specific program offers, and I encourage you to, if you want, look into it.
It's worth a try. It's worth a try at least. There's no harm done by trying something new.
And for our third pregnancy, we kind of just, well, this time Ruben wasn't able to join me, but I myself went to the childbirth class that's offered by my insurance. This class was specifically online, so they were able to give us a lot more links that I was able to visit later, keeping everything fresh in my mind, because obviously even though our pregnancies have been back to back, well, the labor and delivery experience has been, there's been a bigger gap.
Something else we do in our third trimester to prepare for labor and delivery would be the hospital registration. We definitely started doing that since the first one we actually did it. Right away we did it, and it's very important because you have a lot less paperwork to fill out. You already know where you're going, and so when that moment comes, whether it be an induction or whether it be a spontaneous labor, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly where to go. What my wife calls a dry run. A dry run is definitely important. Not only do you know what you're doing, but you're actually gonna do it. Like you have that memory, you have that, I guess, that reaction to what you're gonna do. Doing a tour of the hospital. When we do our registration, we do a tour. Well, the first time, because the other times we already know where everything is. Asking around, hey, what's allowed, what's not allowed? How many people are allowed in the room with me? Can I bring food in? Like just anything, asking all those questions just so you're prepared, know what to expect, and you have that, I guess, that those mental notes or even notes on paper to know what you can and can't do.
Choosing the right hospital, just staying informed on, look at the hospitals, the birth centers, look at those statistics first before you choose the hospital. It is very crucial that you do that. Actually, first you need to check with your doctor which hospitals they deliver at, but once you know, research those hospitals. And something else that we do during the third trimester, talk about a birth plan. A birth plan is not a binding contract, but it is always useful if you want to run it through your OBGYN. Definitely run it through your nurse. There's just so many things that go with your birth plan. Just
having everything as far as a plan is concerned.
Knowing your options.
And it's subject to change. Obviously, something can always happen. It's simply, you have a guide to go based off of. rather than just going in and completely being blindsided by the whole situation. And it can be a very smooth thing, and it could also be very complicated. There can be complications. So having that plan in place, or at least in mind, will definitely help you as a mom and as a dad.
In your birth plan, like I said, it's not a binding contract, but it even serves as a source for you to see what are your options. A resource that I do want to share with you guys that I saw is the Mommy Labor Nurse birth plan. So that birth plan, I'm gonna also link it in the details down below so you guys can kind of take a look. You don't have to use that birth plan, but it kind of lays a foundation so that you guys know, oh, this is it. And it's totally free.
Okay, that was that. I didn't have to leave for a while, so now it's good.
Yeah. Last one, and we're gonna do another vlog to kind of expand on it, but is prepare for postpartum. That's very, very crucial. The pregnancy is gonna be over and you're not gonna know what to do. It's very, very important that during the 3rd trimester, you do start preparing for postpartum with educating yourself on the postpartum processes like breastfeeding, like
we'll go on that one. This is some for the next one. Thank you all for following us on this video.
Yeah, thank you for following along with us on all these routines that we do during the 3rd trimester to prepare for labor and delivery. We love sharing these tips with you. We are not perfect. We make a lot of mistakes, and every pregnancy we've been making our fair share of mistakes as well, but we hope that you guys can learn from our mistakes, and not only from our mistakes but from our experience overall.
And if any of y'all have any other routines or any other tips that you guys might have for this part of the pregnancy, don't be shy. Drop them in the comments down below. We're always willing to learn, and hey man, we might just try it on the 5th pregnancy. Don't forget to like this video. Hopefully, like I said, it was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you guys joining us once again.
See you guys on the next one.
Bye.